Young Turks, everybody. Entertainment clip for you, and a good one. And Lindsay Lohan can't stay out of the news, Chili, can't she?
No, she cannot. The story just keeps getting sadder and sadder.
So she apparently, this began, I guess, a couple of nights ago. Lindsay Lohan's assistant has a boyfriend, right? And he's riding with his 3 boys, right? And
To a party in Malibu, I believe.
Well, first they run into Lindsay. And Lindsay likes one of the guys, Dante, I think is his name. And she invites Dante to the party and the assistant's boyfriend to the party, and the assistant will be there. So the 4 boys go out to the party because Lindsay invited one of them. But, of course, an annoying fashion, Jank, of course, the 2 other guys don't get in.
Why do people go to these parties?
Yeah. So anyway, they wait, and Lindsay is apparently, according to these guys, she's drinking up a storm at the party.
Yeah, they said they never saw her without a cocktail in hand.
Then Lindsay's assistant and her boyfriend get into a fight.
Yes.
Lindsay comes out and starts to get into a fight with her assistant, too. And then Lindsay's assistant quits. And Lindsay goes into a rage. So then they're all getting ready to leave, right?
No, what happened is the assistant was still sort of fighting with the boyfriend, and they couldn't resolve the fight. So she jumped in a car and sped away, and Lindsay was so pissed that she had quit, and that was like her original motivation to chase her.
Right. The boyfriend and the assistant, they're arguing. The assistant, the former assistant, leaves in the car. The boyfriend was going to drive the truck with all the 4 guys in it, and the keys were in it. Lindsay jumps in and drives after the assistant, and they're going like 100 miles an hour.
They said she did circles on PCH, trying to like intimidate the assistant.
One of the guys in the car, a guy named Ronnie, jumped out of the car.
Yeah, while it was moving.
While it was moving, because he was terrified. So they chase the assistant. They're doing circles around PCH, 100 miles an hour. Lindsay Lohan is driving.
And the whole time they're saying, dude, you got to come down. You got to come down. She's like, I'm a fucking celebrity. Like, I can't get in trouble for anything I do. And one of them was trying to touch her and hold the wheel. She said, don't touch me. I'll sue you.
Right.
She was just like crazy.
It's weird. The story sounds true. Those parts don't sound particularly true to me. But she's insane.
Yeah.
She's driving around. And then finally, the girl loses her. And so then Lindsay goes, she's going to go to her mother's house in Santa Monica. And then as she arrives there in the truck, they see the mother leaving.
No,
right?
the mom had just gotten there, but got so scared that she decided to pull out.
Right. They see a car coming in, and it's the mother. And then Lindsay chases her. And then, of course, that woman calls the police.
Is he behind you? No.
Where are you, ma'am?
Right now we're on 7th and Wilshire.
Okay, what's going on there?
We were just about to park her car. We were coming home, and out of nowhere, a huge white GMC came up and. Okay, that's okay. We're coming. We're 4th and Wilshire. We're coming down right now. We're being followed by a GMC. The gentleman jumped out of the car.
And what did he do?
Oh my God, sir! They're following us. We need help.
Where are you?
Right now we're on Arizona.
4th and Wilshire.
I need to know exactly where you are so I can send you help.
The car is moving.
I need to.
Okay, sir. Right now we're on Santa Monica.
Where are you?
I'm so sorry.
I need to know where you're at, otherwise I can't help you.
We're driving to the police station right now, sir.
But where are you?
Please stop. Please stop.
First of all,
bad.
the woman is like, I mean, they can't move that quickly. I mean, she's like, we're on Arizona. It's 7th in Arizona. We're 4th in Wilshire. We're at 2nd in Santa Monica. And she's like, what gentleman jumped out of the car? Oh, one of the guys, of course. But he was running away. That's what she doesn't understand. We have a little more of the clip?
Yeah, it gets a little more.
Okay, and the white GMC, what did this guy do?
No,
He's so condescending.
We were pulling into a part. We were just coming home.
The 415 road trip, they're coming to HQ.
Sir, we're coming right now. We're driving into the police station, sir, please.
Okay, but what did he...
The gentleman came out of his car.
There he is. It's that white GMC
He
pickup.
may have a gun, sir. And
Okay, no, I need to know what he did, ma'am.
He pulled... I don't know what exactly...
Yeah, they're in front of...
Oh my God! What is he?
What's going on? Ma'am, listen to me. Ma'am, listen to me, okay? Answer my question. Answer my questions, okay? I need to... Ma'am, they're in front of HQ now. Roll somebody code. Ma'am, what's going on there? Hello?
You're not good at your job, dude.
The dispatcher is the dumbest person on earth.
Okay.
Yeah, he's dumb.
All right. What's amazing about this story is between Lindsay Lohan, the mom who called 911, and the dispatcher, I like Lindsay Lohan the most.
Right.
Okay. Where are you? Motherfucker, I told you 3 times. Okay. I'm on 4th and Wilshire, but where are you?
I need to send help.
I'm on 4th
I'm
and
being
goddamn
chased.
Wilshire.
Let me stop while I'm being chased.
Okay, and then the mom with the, oh my God! Ah! What, did aliens land?
No, but wouldn't
Lindsay
you be
fucking
scared?
Lohan is chasing
Wouldn't you be scared of a big giant truck filled with 3 or 4 guys were chasing you around the city? I mean, supposedly they were like at a high speed running through red lights, and it went on for like 15 minutes. I would have been terrified too, especially if they're running out of the car.
Look, there's
But
a
she
lot.
screamed like she had been snatched by,
She was
you know,
not good under pressure. There's no question. But that said, she was under a tremendous amount of stress. The best part of the story, like, we got to wrap it up, and of course there'll be more to it, and this is one side of the story. But either way, there's a crazy behavior went on that night. So one of the kids was named Ronnie, of the 4 guys, right, who were in the truck, and only 3 of them were. One of them Lindsay left behind and drove away in the truck. One of the guys jumped out at high speeds right away, right, and the others say they were feared for their life. Ronnie was the guy who jumped out, is his name, and it says here on TMZ, as Ronnie put it, it was pretty much the worst night of my whole summer.
Yeah, I love that.
Are you going to recover, dude?
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Well, it sounds
I
pretty
hope it
bad.
wasn't too traumatic.
There's a whole other month of summer, though. Maybe you'll be able to top it, Ronnie.
More clips on theyoungturks.com.